My name is Mohammed Ali. I'm 26 years old. Currently living in Nairobi. Uh, I did. This is my second kidney transplant. In fact, all kidney issues started when I was 2 years old, and one kidney failed. After a long time, 14 years. When I was 14 years, my kidney failed. So that means I was surviving with one kidney for a long time, 13 years. 13 years. So what happened is after those years, my kidney failed. I had to go. I was so young. I didn't know what is dialysis. I didn't know what they were doing. I didn't know what is catheter. I didn't know anything, in fact, about kidney. Nothing. So I was taken to hospital, diagnosed with kidney CKD, which is a kidney failure stage 4. When I was young, when you're young, you're very active. But at that time, I was inactive. I was sleeping in so many occasions. I could only sleep, tired, I can't walk. I was so young, I didn't know much, but whatever I'm telling you is what I went through. But after the second, I got my kidney transplant in 2006, the first one. The first one went very successful, and I was very okay. After 10 years, my kidney failed in 2016. So I have to go for kidney transplant the second time in 2016. Yes, my brother.
Your brother? Blood
yes,
brother?
Yes, my blood brother, my younger brother.
Tell us about this guy.
This guy is a very amazing guy, and in fact he's a journalist. He's a very good and a very good-hearted brother, which he opted to give me his kidney. I remember Mom told him, hey, you know what, your brother kidney failed and you really need a kidney transplant, because dialysis was never a good shot to survive the whole. But it's a step you take before the transplant. You had to do. I have seen so many occasions where people say, I don't need dialysis, I will do other things. I don't need dialysis, I will wait for transplant. No. When a child grows, he has to crawl. You can't start by doing a transplant before dialysis. You have to go to dialysis, have faith in God, have hope that one day you will get a transplant and you will be like us, very normal, very okay, no complications. Actually, it was so many times. In fact, within the country, outside the country, like now 2016. On 2006, I didn't have much idea. But after second transplant, which was January 2016, when the doctor told me, in fact, I went alone, I did my test. I went to Dr. Ahmed Twahir, and he told me, what we can see is that your creatine is very high, your urea is very high, so the only thing, you have to go back to dialysis. And I knew what dialysis right now it was, because that was my second transplant. I knew I'm going to start the second journey that I did 10 years ago. So it was like something I was experienced with, something I know what is, something I know the outcome. And I knew I have to do it for me to survive. All of us, we do have one doctor, Dr. Ahmed Twahir. This guy is a very, very, very good guy, in fact. I don't know, there's so many doctors, and they're good all of them. With all kidney doctors, they're like, they want to help, because they know what you're going through is not an easy thing. You have to go for dialysis. It's expensive, very much expensive. But right now, I thank the government. People of Kenya, they are getting dialysis with NHIF card. any hospital, and which is very good right now. This doctor, in fact, when we were doing, before the transplant and dialysis, I had so many complications. I was too hospitalized. I remember him coming to see me so many occasions, and the bill was, high, and he said, "No, I won't take. I won't. You don't have to pay me.
Wow.
You don't have to pay me. It's okay. Just pay the hospital bill. Don't pay my consultation." And that's why he's a very magical doctor. Very magical, in fact. I'm a human being. And the good thing, if you have faith, those evil things will go away. I am a Muslim, and my religion won't allow me to think something like that. In fact, it's a 0% for me. Because even my family, if you ask them, they will tell you, this is one of the people we can say is the best in God. He puts God first, and I have faith in God, because I know I will wait whatever time it takes, and I will be okay, by God's grace.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really touching.
Yeah. Because I know God did miracle for me. First transplant I did, I survived for 10 years. I knew that even if I do the second transplant, God is there for me. In the hospital bed, actually the complication I had, the second transplant, it was when I did when I was doing dialysis, I lost a lot of weight because I was not taking food. I didn't have appetite, and I was like 42 kg at that time. And then when I went for surgery, the night after the surgery, you have to stay for a period of 7 days in ICU for you to recover. They don't allow you to get out. So when I woke up, I was like, wow, I'm okay. I survived again. I had to thank God. And it was a powerful message to me from God that yes, you went through this. Yes, I'm here for you anytime. That's the faith I had, and that's the faith which takes me everywhere. I'm not afraid of anything.
And of course, you remain grateful to your brother.
My brother. This young brother is a very magical and a very lovely brother who didn't even hesitate to say, I want to give. I've seen so many people crying. They want to do transplant, but they don't have a donor. They have people, not that they don't have. They're afraid. I can tell those people, hey, you have 2 kidneys. You only need 1 kidney in this life. God knew why He put 2 kidneys. Nurses, I think I can call those people like a bond for a patient. There is a bond between the patient and the nurses. Because remember, the doctor will only perform transplant. They will leave you there. The people who will take care of you is nurses. The people who will feed you. The people who will give you hope. These people, because when I did transplant, they are there. You know what? I have seen so many people. I'm very sure you'll be okay. You know that hope when you wake up. You know that because after the transplant, the 7th day, they will cut you. They will have to, pull you. They will give you hope.
And do they like talk to you?
Very much, very much. They talk. That conversation. That is the best thing a patient needs. When he's sick, that's the best. In fact, when you are sick, after the transplant, when you are in ICU, you don't know what to do. You don't have experience. But these nurses, they will come and tell you, you know what? I have seen so many people who did transplant. So this stage you're going through, I'm very sure in the next hour you'll feel this.
They give you hope.
Very much. Very much. Yes, I have something to tell the government. The government did something grateful. They brought NHIF. I'm very sure they can do something for these nurses. And it's not that this government doesn't have money to pay. Please, I'm still a patient. I consider myself a patient. These nurses are the people who took care of us. Please pay them and give them anything that they ask for. please, we will talk with him. In fact, with me and Job, we usually see him at the same time. So we book so we can meet and talk and chat. See, we have a group where we talk about our transplant experiences and everything. And we are planning with Job to come with an organization. We will be doing a lot for patients. We will be going to hospitals. We will be hope. We have to be hope. Me myself, I did 2 transplants, 2 times. So I have much experience. I will tell them, if he tells me this, I know what he's going through. I will tell him, the second step is this, do this. If maybe somebody is in dialysis, I will tell him, hey, reduce this, do this, act like this, and you will be. Yes. The first thing, when anybody is in the hospital, he is very, very likely to lose hope. On a bed in hospital, when you're doing dialysis, when you don't know where you will get your donor, and so many people are afraid of transplant. They will say, yeah, I've seen so many people, they do transplant 3 months, 1 year, it fails. No, don't listen to those people. See us. I survived my kidney for 10 years. In fact, 10 and some months, and I have seen so many people that there is a guy, a doctor, he survived for 30 years and he still continues, I know. I can tell that person, don't lose hope.
Okay.
Just have faith in God and God will give you a way. I'm very sure. I can tell them, you have a sister, you have a brother, you have a mother, you have a father, anybody who needs a kidney transplant. That's the only thing that person is asking for him to survive. Dialysis is not a long term. Transplant is the best option for kidney failure. Please, just give out your kidney. You only need 1 kidney, not 2. In your entire life, you will only need 1 kidney. Even if they take 1 kidney from you, remember, your father, mother, sister, or anyone, you will survive with the other kidney. And you will be so grateful. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For
Thank
coming.
you very much.
I hope you stay healthy.
Thank you very
You
much.
have to stay
I will
healthy.
try my best.
And I hope you come see us again.
We will.
Because this program is meant to bring people, let Kenyans know what other people are going through. It's not just politics.
Yes.
It's not just sports.
Yes.
People are suffering. And they can help.
Yes.
The way your brother helped you,
Yes.
the way others have helped your colleagues.
Yes.
So thank you so much for showing up.
Yes.
I hope you stay well. And let's keep praying to God that all is well in the coming days.
Thank you very much. And all the patients have hope and have faith. You'll be all right.
Asante sana.
Thank you very much. All right.
Bye.